Yeah, numbers are turning, films are burning. Hey, Tubi people, Hollow Mad Mud Duck back at you again. It's Friday, March 6th, 2020. And I am officially fucking single. Officially, go away. Don't fucking bother me. Uh, Yesterday, while I took her up to this housing place. And she went in and she was in there for a bit and then she come out and said, "Oh, I got to go in again for this meeting. You want to come in?" So I said, "Yeah." And when I got in there, I hit the bathroom real quick. And when I got out of the bathroom, nowhere to be seen. Nowhere to be seen. So I stood up at the counter, and the people behind the glass window over in some sort of break room, I guess what it was, let me stand there for about 20 minutes before somebody come up and asked me what I needed. They stood there looking at me the whole time I'm standing there, and I'm looking at them like one of you dumb motherfuckers going to come up and help me. I don't see any bell to ring. Do I got to slam my cane on the fucking counter to get your attention or what? And this broad comes over, and I explain to her what's going on. She says, "Well, I'll be right back. I'll see if Sherilyn wants you into this meeting." I said, "Well, she invited me in, or I wouldn't be out of the fucking truck." And she takes off, and about 15 minutes later, she comes back and says, "She says she doesn't need you into the meeting." I said, "Okay, well, I'll be out in the fucking truck." So I go out to the truck, and I sit out there about another goddamn hour from the shit that I watched on YouTube, and I'm looking in the mirror, and this little gal I talked to that said that she didn't want me at the meeting, or didn't need me at the meeting, comes out, gets in this little car, and backs it up in front of the building, and I'm watching her. Then she goes in the building and walks out with Sherilyn, and Sherilyn starts getting into the passenger side of the car, and I jump out of the truck, and where the hell are you going? "Oh, we're going down to get me dishes for my new apartment." And I need to follow them. And the lady that works at the place, "Sherilyn, are you sure you want him to know where your apartment is?" And that kind of piqued my interest there. And Sherilyn said, "Yes, this is Jim, the guy my dad hires to drive me around." 2 weeks ago, she was screaming she was my wife. Now I'm just the guy that her dad hires to drive her around. And I said, "Well, I need some gas money." "Well, I don't have any gas money." I said, "Well, I ain't following you all over hell and back with no gas money." And the lady goes again, "Are you sure you want him to know where your new place is?" I said, "She knows where my place is. Why can't I know where her place is?" "Well, we're just checking for her safety." And I said, "That did it. Fine. Get your shit. Get it the fuck out of my truck. I'm done. Checking for her safety." I don't know what the fuck she told them in that place, but I was treated like I was beating her up and raping her. And that's probably what she told them, because that's what she told them down at Telecare. And I keep explaining to them, one, if I was to beat the fuck out of her, I'd break her goddamn jaw so I wouldn't have to listen to her goddamn constant babble. Two, I wouldn't touch that shit without a goddamn freshly printed within the last fucking hour medical report on whether or not she's diseased. I wouldn't stick a finger in that without a goddamn health report. And the most important part of that is, since the heart attacks and strokes and the diabetes and that shit, I got shit that don't work like it's supposed to. Can't be raping a bitch if I can't get my fucking dick up, okay? So, yeah. And I'm getting tired of the goddamn. I'm not totally insane. I'm crazy, but I'm not totally insane. And insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different outcome. She wasn't out for 4 goddamn hours before she got back into the dope and started doing her shit again. So, you know, I can't do this to myself. I can't be the love of her life one day and then just a hired help the next. So she blew it. She babbled down there. She went in, played victim to these people so she could get housing, and I was the perpetrator. So I threw all of her shit out of the back of the truck. She loaded it up in this little car, and I left. She called me later, and I told her I didn't know anyone named Sherilyn and hung up on her. About 2:30 in the fucking morning, she called me, wanting my help, needing my help. Please come help me. Please come get me. Please come help me. Oh, I'm sorry. You got me mistaken for someone else. I'm Jim. You should be calling your boyfriend Sean, bitch, because I'm only the hired fucking help. And hung up on her again. You gonna call me the hired help? I'm the fucking hired help. And I can't deal with this meth goddamn insanity anymore. I can't deal with the riffraff that come up here looking for her, and it's like, I don't want to play this game anymore. Her dad's offered to pay me to get all of her shit out of the motorhome and take it to wherever she's at, and I'll just take it up, dump it at Sharon Care. They ain't gonna be happy with me. Ain't gonna be happy with me at all. I'm gonna take it up there, dump it off at Sharon Care, and tell them she's your fucking problem. You guys insisted that she not, and you know, Cheryl's all about, yeah, he needs to know where I live. You know, this is, yeah. Now, if they're gonna treat me like that, I ain't playing with their, yeah, she's their problem. I happen to know that she's gonna fuck this up within a month. Evidently, it's an apartment where she shares with a couple other people, and they're not gonna like her bizarre drug behavior. They're not going to like the strange people she brings in. They're not going to like her junk collecting and bringing in total trash. And if I remember right, she had an apartment down in Fife that her dad got her, and it cost him over $3,500 in damages when she set the place on fire accidentally by leaving the stove on and walking off. So she'll burn the fucking place down. Sharon Care's problem. You guys want to treat me like that? Do you want him to know where your new place is? No, I don't want to know. I don't give a fuck. Plausible deniability. If I don't know, I can't be part of it. Treat me like that? Fuck you people. I just take her shit up there and dump it off. Okay. But besides that, doing good. Live and well and feeling pretty good about shit. Got a good night's sleep. And I think I'm single. I think she might finally get the hint that oh yeah. On the way home, I did call Telecare and tell them cancel all appointments she was supposed to come into. She got back into the dope 4 hours after she got out of here, and I'm not carting her happy ass around anymore. Then I called Federal Probation and found out that she's got a warrant out for her to do that 364 days. And I told them, well, why don't you contact Telecare in Puyallup to find out what her new address is? Yeah, I'm not really fucking making friends here on today. Hey, she pissed me off. I told her and told her and told her for years. Whatever you do, Don't piss me off to the point where I see you as the enemy. I didn't get to be this old by playing nice. And if I think you're trying to fuck me up, I'll take you out. I don't care who you are. If I love you, I'll take you out that much even harder for even thinking about doing me dirty. Well, that's it.